Rob Berger here from allcards.com, where we help you make the most of your money. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Wells Fargo CashWise credit card. It is, frankly, I think, one of the best all-around credit cards available today. It offers sort of a little bit of everything that a credit card could offer, and it manages that without charging an annual fee. Now, in today's video, we're going to first walk through sort of the core features of the card, but then I want to show you how you can use the card to actually build wealth. Longtime viewers know that we don't spend our credit card rewards, we save and invest them. It's sort of an easy way to build wealth without sacrificing your lifestyle. And I can tell you we've been doing that for a little over 2 years. I do an update video of it every now and again, but I can tell you that our current balance, again, this is just from investing credit card rewards, we also use rebates as well, is just over $17,000. So in today's video, after we walk through the key features of the card, I'm going to show you how you can use the cashback rewards feature to build wealth, whether you want to use it to help pay down debt faster. I'm going to show you that. Also going to show you how you can use it to simply invest and what that might look like over a period of a number of years. So let's get to it. Here you see from the site allcards.com the review of this credit card. I want to scroll down to its key features. I think you can probably best see it here. As I mentioned, there's no annual fee. And as a cashback card, it's pretty straightforward. It pays 1.5% cashback on all purchases. You can kind of put cashback cards into a couple of different categories. Some will pay you different rates depending on the type of purchase, what you're buying. Like they may have a higher rate, for example, if at the gas station or for groceries. But then there's the kind like this one where it's much simpler and it's just one rate for everything. And I would say 1.5% is probably in the heart of sort of the industry standard for these types of cards. You can find 2% cashback credit cards. Citi Double Cash is an example of that. And it's a great card as well. Wells Fargo, 1.5% cashback. You do see that for the first year, they actually bump that up to 1.8%. when you pay using a digital app like Apple Pay. And the other key feature is you get a 0% APR currently, and this can change, but currently it's for 15 months, and it covers both purchases and balance transfers. So that's a good feature. And then the other thing I'll mention, you don't see it here, but it does pay a sign-up bonus. So you'll get $150 in cash bonus if you charge $500 in purchases on the card in the first, let me make sure I get this right, in the first 3 months, right? So those are the key features. Of course, it has a number of other benefits like credit cards often do, but at the heart of this card, it's 1.5% cash back on purchases. And the question then we have to ask is, well, how valuable is that? And of course, it's going to depend entirely on how much you charge to the card. For our purposes, I'm going to assume that someone charges $5,000 a month. Now, it's a lot of money. Some of you may not charge that much. Some of you may charge more, particularly when you think about it on an annual basis, where you're spending some travel on that, gifts at the holidays, that sort of thing, on top of all of your groceries and your utilities and everything else. We put everything we can on a credit card, including insurance payments and basically anyone that will take a credit card, we use a rewards credit card to pay for it. So in any event, we're going to assume $5,000 for our purposes, but of course, your mileage may vary depending on how you use the card. But at 1.5%, $5,000 a month would earn you $75 a month. That doesn't factor in the sign-up bonus, doesn't factor in the actual higher rate of 1.8% for digital Apple Pay type apps. So we're just going to stick with 1.5%, $75 a month. What would that look like if we first decided to invest that over time? So here's a simple calculator that I put together. I'll leave a link to all of this in the description below. And let's assume, we'll just start with $1. That's all we have. And we're going to contribute that $75 a month in cash back. And we'll assume for 10 years, and we'll assume we earn 8%. Long-term stock market averages are higher than that, but we'll just stick with 8%. What would we have? Well, you can see we'd have just under $14,000. And again, that's not from making any sacrifices. That's not from cutting back. It's not from making more. It's just taking our cash back rewards and investing them. So that's, I think, as simple an exercise as you could possibly imagine to show the power of compounding even relatively small amounts over time. Now, some of you may be saying, Rob, I don't want to save it right now. I've got some debt. I want to use it to maybe pay down some debt faster. How would that affect me? Well, we can do that too. We can take a look at a debt calculator. Let's imagine, we'll assume a car loan. I guess it could be a student loan of $20,000. We'll keep the interest rate at 5%. And I did the math earlier. I think at $377 is sort of a minimum payment. That would be a 5-year loan. Yeah, 60 months. So that would be kind of a standard car loan. Now, what if we took that $75 and applied it as an extra payment? Now, keep in mind, without that payment, it's going to take us 5 years or 60 months to pay off the loan, and our total interest is going to be $2,600. So if we add the 75 and we calculate it, well, we drop to 49 months. That's all. It shaves almost a year off the time it takes us to pay off this, in our hypothetical, a 5-year car loan. And look at our total interest paid has dropped significantly as well. So I want to stress that, credit card rewards are serious business. They can absolutely help us improve our financial situation, whether we save it and build wealth that way, or we pay down debt. Either way, we're improving our net worth. We're getting one step closer to financial freedom. Overall, I think the Wells Fargo CashWise card is an excellent credit card. Again, you get cash back, a sign-up bonus. You get a 0% APR if you want to take advantage of that, and it doesn't charge an annual fee. I'll leave links to the review as well as the calculators in the description below. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I will do my best to help you any way I can. And until next time, remember, the best thing money can buy is financial freedom.